You could see LeBron play out the season and then re-sign with the Lakers next summer. You could see LeBron play out the season with the Lakers, sign somewhere else next summer. We could see LeBron retire, or you could see LeBron ask for a trade this year. But it's dependent on how well the Lakers play. And now Dave McMenamin suggesting, maybe LeBron sees the Lakers struggle while he's out and says, no, I don't want to be part of this. I don't think we have a chance to win. All I want to do is have another chance to win a championship. I don't think that can happen here in LA. So let's get something done. This is
Trevor Lane talks about LeBron James leaving the Lakers. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Is LeBron James really preparing to request a trade from the Lakers if they don't win enough games while he's out due to injury? Dave McMenamin brought up this possibility, but what would it really look like? I'm Trevor Lane. This is the LakersNation.com YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This time of year, there's all kinds of stuff going on around the Los Angeles Lakers. So take a look at this. This was aggregated by NBA Central. Said LeBron's got to be watching while he's out. This is from Dave McMenamin, his quote here on ESPN TV. If they're struggling, that could lead to the next step. When Rich Paul says that LeBron will be watching the Lakers' every move because the priority is to win. If they're not winning, maybe LeBron might have to go elsewhere. So Dave wrote a piece the other day about LeBron's potential options as a Laker this season, what you could see play out. You could see LeBron play out the season and then re-sign with the Lakers next summer. You could see LeBron play out the season with the Lakers, sign somewhere else next summer. We could see LeBron retire, or you could see LeBron ask for a trade this year. But it's dependent on how well the Lakers play.
Yeah, I don't get LeBron. He on some other stuff. So 1 minute, he always say championships. It's weird how they try to make it look a certain way, like you need rings. But then his agent releases a statement early on in the summer that he still wants to win championships. So what is it, LeBron? Do you want to win more championships? Or should players be judged if they have championships or not? So LeBron James, he's all over the place. The Lakers did everything for LeBron. They drafted your son Bronny that shouldn't be in the NBA. That's a disgrace to the Lakers organization. If Kobe was around, if Magic Johnson had more influence on the team, I don't think they draft Bronny James. It's just not happening. So they did all that, made their franchise look like a joke, mortgaged away their young future for Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook. And now he's talking about LeBron James may want to trade if the Lakers don't win enough games because he wants to win a championship. According to Dave McMenamin, paraphrasing what he said, we already know Dave McMenamin. He's an insider to Clutch Sports and LeBron, but he's known as that puppet to LeBron James and Rich Paul. So are they feeding him information? How's he getting this knowledge from LeBron and what his next moves are going to be? So it's obvious that he's a puppet for Clutch Sports. LeBron James, he just needs to go. He's making LA look bad. He's ending out his career terribly. He'll never be the GOAT. He'll never be better than Michael Jordan.
Which is a little bit ironic given that LeBron himself will not be on the floor for at least, by my estimate, and it's only that, the first 10 games of the season based on what the recovery timeline looks like right now. And the news that we got yesterday from Shams Charania that this is injury, the sciatica issue, is actually something that LeBron's been dealing with for some time since the end of July, early August, which means he didn't get a normal off season.
So he's been going through this since late July, August, but why is there an announcement coming out a couple days ago that he's going to be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks? Why didn't he take that time off and announce that back in August that he may be out for a month or two? Why do it 2 weeks before the season? LeBron is obviously trying to get even with the Lakers, wants payback because they chose Luka Doncic over him. They didn't offer him that contract extension. So this is his way to get revenge in LA. He has to do this. He has to act like he's potentially hurt, which he could be, but it could be a over-exaggeration. Again, just to make the Lakers feel a certain way because he's no longer the number one guy in LA. Luka is, and he's jealous of Luka Doncic.
Of training in. So I do think the ramp up for LeBron James, even when he is cleared, when we get through that 3 to 4 week period, he gets reevaluated. Hopefully he's all good at that point. I think the ramp up will be somewhat significant because he hasn't had an off season to train. Now, this is what Rich Paul said when LeBron picked up his player option. And this caused a lot of people to think, well, maybe LeBron will want out from LA. Rich Paul said LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We're very appreciative of the partnership we've had for 8 years with Jeannie and Rob and consider the Lakers a critical part of his career. A lot of people, myself included, took this to me almost sound like a goodbye note, as though he was anticipating a parting of ways here. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage of his life and career. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that and are supportive and want what's best for him. So we've got this that effectively is saying that they're going to evaluate what's best for LeBron, and the Lakers are supportive of that. And now Dave McMenamin suggesting, maybe LeBron sees the Lakers struggle while he's out and says, no, I don't want to be part of this. I don't think we have a chance to win. All I want to do is have another chance to win a championship. I don't think that can happen here in LA. So let's get something done. This is not.
Come on, Trevor. You're around the Lakers organization. You cover the team. You're a fan. I'm a fan of the Lakers from afar, but I'm a Heat fan first. But you know what's going on here. LeBron James wants attention. They're feeding David minimum information, making him look even more crazy on ESPN. We need a major platform to really spew out all this BS from Clutch Sports and LeBron. So we're going to use Dave McMinimum as a pawn to get this information out there. He just wants attention. He feels a certain way about the Lakers. You know it. I know it. Lakers Nation knows it. People that really understand what's going on with LeBron. He's an attention seeker. He did the fake second decision retirement just to promote Hennessy. So LeBron James, he's capping. He really wants to be the GOAT, but he never will be. Everyone knows it. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Good try, LeBron James. But you're in your feelings right now. You feel a certain way about the Lakers. You didn't get that contract extension. And Rich Paul put out that statement like, you know what? This worked before with LeBron, many years ago with different organizations, but they're not moving for LeBron anymore. They're worried about Luka Doncic. They're worried about the future of the Lakers. So all that BS statements, it no longer works. It's time for LeBron James to leave LA.
All that dissimilar, the way it's shaping up, to the situation with Giannis Antetokounmpo right now in Milwaukee, where Giannis is keeping a close eye on things there. He is making it clear that he could change his mind about wanting to be in Milwaukee, and his goal is to win a championship, with the implication being that if he can't win a championship in Milwaukee, he would want to go somewhere else. So what would this, let's say LeBron isn't pleased with the early results from the Lakers and says, yeah, trade me, send me somewhere else. What would that ultimately look like for the Lakers, and how probable is it? I'm going to get into that. Taking a look at the Lakers cap sheet, let's say that LeBron does say, I want to go. Says, you didn't win enough games without me, that honestly, that feels a little gross. If LeBron's out, he's hurt, and he's watching to see if the team is winning enough, and for them to come to the conclusion that they aren't good enough to win a championship while he's not actively on the floor. Yeah, that would probably rub some people the wrong way, I believe.
Yeah, that's disingenuous. Okay, he's a part of the team. He's going to help you win some ball games. But I honestly hope the Lakers do great without LeBron James. Is he going to feel a certain way then? Like, damn, the organization, they're moving on from me, but I'm quote unquote injured with this nerve issue, an issue that I'm over exaggerating just to go on vacation to make the Lakers feel a certain way about me just because they hurt my feelings that they didn't offer me that contract extension. It's all attention seeking by LeBron James, trolling the narratives, think he has control of the organization, but not anymore. This is Luka Doncic's team. You got to fall in line, LeBron.
And rightfully so. But let's say LeBron does decide, I don't think I can win with this Lakers team. Let's move on. I mean, Kevin Pelton had the Lakers ranked 6th in the West in his analytics model win projection piece with just 46 projected wins, just under 46 projected wins. They hit 50 last year, and this was particularly painful to read this. I don't necessarily agree with all of that, but the Lakers are far and away a Lakers team that I think added depth. Kevin Pelton wrote, the Lakers are far and away the league's top heaviest team with just 4 players projected better than league average. We're assuming it's Luka, Austin, LeBron. The fourth, is it DeAndre Ayton? Who is it? Is it Rui Hachimura? Who is that fourth guy? The other teams with fewer than 5, the Nets, Jazz, and Wizards, are all pegged for the lottery. So if LeBron looks and says, yeah, the depth on this team just isn't here. And again, I do think the Lakers got deeper over the course of the summer. But if LeBron looks at this team and says, I want out, what does that look like for LA? So right now, LeBron James is under contract for almost 53, $52.6 million. And that in and of itself is a challenge, and why I think that even if LeBron wanted out, the likelihood of him being traded is slim. Now, I would also not expect the Lakers to buy him out, nor would I think a buyout would even be a path that he would want to go down. Why? Well, in part because now that we're getting into the season, any player that's making more than the mid-level exception, which is about $14 million, so LeBron certainly qualifies there, that gets bought out is not eligible to be signed by any team that is above the first apron. So most of the teams that LeBron look at and say, I want to go sign with this team that I think could contend, buy me out, make me a free agent, LeBron's not, by league rules, eligible to sign with. So, for example, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the team that have often been rumored to be a potential LeBron landing spot where he could close out his career. LeBron cannot, if the Lakers were to waive him or even buy him out, LeBron can't sign there. They cannot sign him due to this rule. So I don't see a buyout being very likely. And if the Lakers do want to trade LeBron, $53 million. I mean, look at the aforementioned Cavs. They can't combine. They can't aggregate salaries in a trade. So that gets very complicated trying to get him there. Getting him to any team is very difficult with that big of a salary. Now,
yeah, in other words, LeBron is stuck in L.A. As much as L.A. wants him to retire after this season, if he could have opted out and just became a free agent, that would have been best case scenario for the Lakers. They're playing it right. They're playing the political game. They don't want to ruffle any feathers, but they don't want LeBron James on his team with that $53 million contract. Teams don't have the money to sign him. The new rules in place, even if he gets a buyout, teams can't even sign LeBron, so he's stuck. He might as well buckle down, fall in line, stop pouting, stop being a diva, stop making up injuries for you to be out for a few months just because you're mad at the Lakers. LeBron James is stuck in LA, but hopefully this will be his last season.